Hello and welcome to Life Transformation UK. My name is Ben and today I wanted to answer a simple question. So if I had only 7 days to change my life, what is it that I would do? Now in reality, I can't think of any situation in which you would have to change your entire life in 7 days. In reality, it is a lifetime pursuit to do that. But let's explore this anyway and see exactly what it is that I would recommend if you only had 7 days to change your entire life. So the first thing that I would recommend is gratitude. So gratitude is one of the most powerful self-improvement tools there is out there. And I'm not talking about the broader gratitude, so gratitude for being alive, gratitude for the sun in the sky and grass, and I'm talking about gratitude for the things that we take for granted every single day. So for me that would be things like gratitude towards my parents for raising me in the way that they did, gratitude for always having food on the table as I was growing up, and even gratitude for all the struggles and the troubles I've gone through to get me from where I was to where I am today. Gratitude is extremely powerful, and it helps you to entirely reframe your life because it puts everything into perspective. If you can be grateful for all the things that are happening to you, then everything becomes a new life lesson, a new learning experience, and it's all motivation and momentum that can push you forward. So the second thing I would recommend is keep a journal. There is absolutely no point in keeping all of your thoughts bottled up in your head. Get them out of there, write them down. The last thing you want to be doing before falling asleep, for example, is going through all of those thoughts that have been bottled up throughout the day. Get them out of your head, get them onto paper, and they'll be a lot easier to remember that way. There are so many benefits of journaling, not just being able to keep a more accurate record of your entire life almost, but it does wonders for clearing your mind as well. The act of being able to see what is in your mind out on a piece of paper or on a word processor document, it's very cathartic almost. So if you haven't got a journal already, or a diary, or even just a simple notebook, there's plenty of online diaries as well that you can use. Get out there, start taking down what's going on in your life, what's going on in your mind, how are you feeling about it, what's truly going on at a deeper level for you. And don't be embarrassed to write down anything. This is a personal journal. No one's ever going to read it. It's for you alone. So get whatever it is in your head, out of your head, and onto the page. So the third thing that I would recommend if you had to transform your life in 7 days is drink more water. I don't know how many people in the world who have ready access to water, one of the things which is so important to our lives, but ignore it, and they're drinking coffee, alcohol, soft drinks, and all these things are great in moderation, of course, but we miss out on a valuable opportunity to radically change our health by not drinking enough water each day. So if you wanted to transform your life rapidly, I'd say go get yourself a 2-litre bottle of water and drink it over the course of a day, and then a little bit on top of that just to be safe. Just drink as much water as you possibly can and you will begin to notice the change immediately. Your mind will become clearer, it's good for the skin, it's good for digestion, it's good for pretty much everything. So start drinking more water. That will start to move you forward in transforming your life. The fourth thing is, of course, to embrace positive relationships in your life, whether that be friends, family, any type of loved ones. Embrace those positive relationships in your life and make them important. Make cultivating and maintaining those relationships a high priority. These are things that we simply cannot take for granted, and they are so powerful in enabling us to change our lives as well. So I would encourage you to embrace those relationships with open arms and work on maintaining them and cultivating new positive relationships as well. The benefits are literally endless. The final thing that I would recommend is committing to progress, not perfection. Nobody will ever be perfect. None of us will ever reach a perfect point. If it wasn't the case, then we wouldn't be seeing celebrities in the news every single week. And they've got all the money in the world, all the fame, all the power, but it's still not enough. And so they have to turn to things like drugs and excessive amounts of alcohol, criminal activity, just to get them to that next level. And it's not worth it. But if you could commit to progress instead of perfection, then you know that every single day you're taking another step in the right direction, another step in the right direction, another step in the right direction, knowing that the journey itself is far more valuable than the destination, if you don't mind me just throwing a cliche in there. So there you have it. That is what I would do if I needed to transform my life in 7 days. I would commit to becoming more grateful in my life. I would start keeping a journal. I would drink a lot more water. I would embrace all the positive relationships in my life, and perhaps try to move away from any of the toxic relationships as well. And then I would commit to progress, not perfection, knowing that realistically I couldn't change my entire life in 7 days, but I could take a lot of small steps in that 7 days towards building an amazing life. So if you have enjoyed this video, if you have found it useful, then leave a like on the video and subscribe as well, so that you can get new content every single week. You can also head over to my Facebook page, which is Life Transformation UK, and again we've got more regular daily life transforming content on there, as well as free giveaways every single month. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.